All right, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? What's up, traders? So today it's Monday. I'm gonna be sharing this video with free group as well. Since there's a lot of things I want to talk about, I decided to make a video rather than pictures and just text. So it's gonna be easier for me to explain some very interesting and important things. So stick through the video and hope you like it and hope it helps you with your analysis throughout the week. So let's look at DXY to begin with. Once again, I'm not going to expand on it too much, but I talked about last week as I was making the video. DXY is cash index, basically dollar index. So if there's a lot of money flowing into DXY and the DXY is going up, that means a lot of money has been taken out of the high risk assets such as US30 and so basically transferred from US30 and other indexes and other high risk assets and crypto to dollar index, and that causes it to go higher. And then we have opposite, if the money is transferred from the low risk assets such as DXY, the US30 and other indexes and stocks and cryptos tends to go higher. So basically opposite, DXY goes up, stocks, cryptos goes down, and then the opposite. So I was looking at DXY chart previously and I was talking about how overbought it is at the moment. As you can see, just straight up movement, no deep retracements. We had some retracements here and there, but they were very minimal, nothing quite as big as expected. And I want to pinpoint some two key areas. So basically the main key area is this right here, but I don't really see the dollar going all the way down here for retracement just yet. Probably I will be focusing more on the lower retracements since it's so bullish. And then if we zoom in, we can see this support right here, and as the price was oversold and broke out this trend line, broke out through the daily support, formed this retracement, formed this nice drop. I expect the dollar further drop to the support, and then once it drops here, then we can decide what's gonna happen next. But of course, the more probable scenario is that DXY is gonna bounce and continue higher. But if it ends up dropping below, then we can expect further downside on DXY. And what does it mean? Stocks and crypto, at least short term, we could expect to go higher. So now if we transfer to let's say US100, and if we look at the weekly time frame, here you can see the white dotted lines and the blue and red boxes. So the white dotted lines are my weekly magnet zones. If we go to the weekly time frame and the line chart, you can see what I mean by the weekly magnet lines. So these are weekly zones, and those are very strong. So we have resistance here, support and resistance here. We have strong support here. If we go to the candlesticks charts, we can see those rejections a little bit more clearly. Then we have support here, and so on. And then we have blue and red boxes. Those are my daily support and resistances. And if we go to the left and a little bit closer, zoom in so you can see, we have daily resistance, support. So strong support level here, as well as the weekly magnet zone, as you can see the dotted line. So it looks pretty nice. And then we have the resistances. It's more clearly seen on the candle charts. So resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance. So strong levels. Now, since we did the analysis on DXY and we expect a further drop, and on top of that, we see that US100 and, as you will see, other indexes are sitting at a daily support as well as weekly magnet zone, we can expect some kind of bounce. Now, since this was so bearish, I would not be surprised at all that the price is gonna just drop continuously, maybe to some other key areas, other max pain areas, but we gotta focus on the logical facts rather than feelings. and trade based off that. And we can see that the price is currently rejecting on a 4 hour, on a 2 hour. Also, if we look at a little bit more closely, what we can see is inverse head and shoulders, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. So further continuation, further break above market structure on the lower time frame may signal us that the price may be respecting this daily zone, daily support, and we could go higher to maybe fill some of the gaps that we left here, or retest some of the resistance zones above. Resistance zones above. So basically, I'm not gonna go into detail on the zones, on the entries. I mean, probably the safest entry would be, let's see. Yep, and this is pretty clearly, we could use this zone as our supply, and if this ends up being broken above, we can expect a further continuation to the upside on US100. Same thing on US30. Everything is very similar. You can, on US30, you can even more clearly see the inverse head and shoulders. Now, as you may look at this chart, you may say, but the price is below the support. Yes, it's below, but we're looking at the daily support, and this is 30-minute time frame. And if we look at a daily time frame, we can see that yet it's not, as broken. Every time you have a zone on, for example, weekly time frame, the weekly time frame may look like this, rejection. But if we go closer and look at 30-minute time frame on this weekly candle, you will see that there was a fake out, then come back, and then continuation to the downside. So basically this wick was this price action on a lower time frame. As simple as that. So now if we drop to the lower time frame, we can see that yes, this was a break below, but as well, we didn't just retest the daily support, but also the weekly magnet zone, and now we have inverse head and shoulders. So a little bit more momentum to the upside could indicate a nice potential setup to go higher. And last but not least, gold. So guys, I already did analysis on these yesterday on my market prep, and I just want to explain instead of doing analysis all over again. It's pretty much simple. Let's go to the daily time frame. On the candlesticks, clear daily resistance, clear daily resistance, as you can see. Now if we zoom in, we can see daily strong rejections. Look at this candle. Look at this beautiful candle. Just give me a second. Look at this beautiful daily rejection candle. Gold hates inflation, hike rates. And yeah, we can expect a further continuation to the downside. We have a strong daily support as well as the magnet zone below. And yeah, that's what we can expect. I do expect the gold to drop on the daily time frame. We also don't have a wick on the bottom. So if you're a scalper, you look at very, very small time frames, you can expect some kind of movement to the downside. On the daily resistance, we also have a double top. I mean, everything just looks very good and very clean. So only thing I need is some market structure breaks to the downside before potential entries to go to the downside. All right guys, that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and peace.